Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Detroit Tigers are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from.
About to get started here, and today's starting pitcher, Reese Olson.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. And this one is off and running. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And here is Masataka Yoshida. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty delivers. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Kicks and deals. Good eye right there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Just missed. That's in for a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Just missed the inside corner. 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Red Sox nothing. Tigers. Welcome back. And on the mound today, Cutter Crawford. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Here we go.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Line drive, caught.
Batting second.
And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Righty to the plate. And now 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Free up. Back at Comerica Park. Here's a big power threat.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And the pitch. And there's the strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson, and Devers is set down.
The first base.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Strike one. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That's out number two. Here's Luis Urias.
The second baseman, Luis Urias.
Ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now here is Connor Wong. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. And that is strike two. Got him. That ends the frame. One left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And here it comes. Ball one low. There's a strike at the knees. On the line, base hit.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. One run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. First offering misses the mark. Torkelson aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one hammered. Verdugo ranging back. Looking up. Gone. Third home run of the season, and that gives him a lead.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now it's going to be Zach McKinstry. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Elias to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. 3 for 6 in the series so far. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres now at the plate.
Torres.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There it was, 0-0. Here it is, hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Torres.
Eugenio Suarez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The pitch. Late swing fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Verdugo gets under it, makes the grab, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Some places we go. Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we.
And welcome back. Here's Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
The pitch. And fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is popped up. Olsen drifts towards it. Makes the grab, one down. So the batting order turns over. Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. He popped out his first time. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Torres over to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Bichette whips it to first. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder. Bell, 30 years old now. And he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. That's in there. Strike one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Rogers batting second in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. Bichette measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Yoshida makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Tigers are shut down there. They're up 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. And now it's even up. To the right side, Bichette. Over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Adam
Now
Duvall up next for the Red Sox.
Adam Duvall.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. Got him swinging.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this
Now
weekend.
back.
Very
The
little
third
in the
baseman,
way of impactful
Rafael.
at-bats and quality
Yeah.
at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And a pitch. In there at the knees. That is strike 2. That's to third. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that's a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. And there's
Now
one away.
batting, right fielder
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. On the ground. And he grabs it in foul ground. Going 2 now. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's going back. Back some more. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Next to hit, Zach McKinstry. Grounded out his first time up. Pop up here, third base side. Story tracks it down for the out.
Now batting.
So
the left
digging in,
fielder,
Matt Vierling. He's 0 for 1.
Vierling.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one missing low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's towards center. Makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Detroit, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back at Comerica Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now Tristan Casas. Olsen back to work. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So up next, Luis Urias. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Next offering is down low. And the right-hander deals. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself, and the inning is over. Nothing. Back here in Detroit, here is Gleyber Torres.
The 3rd baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That's in there. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Crawford makes the play. 1 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Taps softly 3rd base side, a swinging bunt, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the catcher up to him, Jake Rogers. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 3-zip.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 outs, runner at first. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock up and throwing. Yovera getting loose as well. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Flips the corner. Now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Garrett Whitlock. He's making his second appearance of the season. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson, 1 for 2.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Rogers at second. Bichette on at first with 2 down. This one popped up right side. Casas on his way over, reaching for it and breaks it in.
Generally, not the type of great play you.
And welcome back. And now it's going to be, we always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. There's a strike. Story, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Alex Verdugo will hit next. And that one fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Justin Turner now. Foul ball there. Turner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2006. The wind of the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, Kerry Carpenter. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Whitlock, a 6'5" righty. He features a sinker a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. James Paxton up and loosening in the pen. Next pitch is downstairs.
3 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Tigers.
And next is the designated hitter, Zach McKinstry. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into right, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
McKinstry, the runner at second with 1 away. In the air, right side. Verdugo settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Third baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch, and he just misses. And that's in for a strike. Now he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. That's the inning. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That's to third. The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
And he deals. Out to short, Suarez. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's
baseman,
Rafael Devers. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground. Whips it across. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Still down. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom of the 7th. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Whitlock back to work. Outside. Outside corner. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Verdugo gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 1 for 3.
Bell.
There's the strike. Right-handed reliever. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next to hit, Jake Rogers. First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
In the air, right field. Verdugo puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Detroit, we go to the 8th.
The first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Still stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Miguel Diaz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Left-hand batter waits. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And a pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him. And 1 out now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. On to first, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Bo Bichette.
The second baseman, Bo Bichette.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that's a little high. That clips the corner. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Casas hauls it in, and there's one away. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
This to third, Devers. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. He's already homered here in this one.
He's hit for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
In there for strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out. On an order go the Tigers. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jason Foley takes over on the mound. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 68.
And here it comes. Story now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece. And stays alive. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. At the belt and fires. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. So the lineup flips over. Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Now only one out remaining.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Turner climbs in on that right side. Swings through that one. 0-1. That's a little bit low. And a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Chopped left side. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Yeah, man, right, real big thanks. Club session begins.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.